My name is Melissa Sklars. I'm the president of Stonewall Democrats of New York City. I'm here today. I am stunned and outraged that this terrible crime that affects all of us has happened. When it comes to justice for transgender people, the police and the district attorney are mystified, confounded, and confused. Today, that stopped. Yeah.
Get back on the ball!
We want an arrest. We want an investigation. We want the police and the district attorney not to be confused. Why, when it comes to transgender people, is violence chases us all everywhere, whether it's C.C. McDonald in Minnesota or us here in Harlem in New York City.
We're not confused.
I don't want to live in a culture where C.C. McDonald goes to prison and people like Paris Wilson are allowed to walk free and unhindered for the murder of transgender people. It's important that we stop and look around and see who is here today and let Elon Nettles not die in vain, and use this moment to come together and make this to spark our community to demand justice and housing and health care and not let her death be in vain. And we go beyond one police plaza, move out to New York City and demand rights for transgender people in New York. Thank you.
Trans rights now!
Trans rights now!
Trans rights now!
Trans rights now!
Trans rights now! Trans rights now! Trans rights now! Trans rights now! Trans rights now! Trans rights now! Trans rights now!
Trans rights now!
Where is the mayor? Where is the mayor? Where is the mayor?
Where is the mayor?
Where is the commissioner? 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 No more cop shit! 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 No more cop shit!
No more!
Cop shit!
No more!
Bars. I just briefly want to let you all know, after we're done tonight, I'm going to be sending a letter to Police Commissioner Bratton outlining our demands. Now this is very important. You can have a protest, but it doesn't do anything if you don't have specific demands that get delivered to the man on or the woman on top. So those demands are going to, in a nutshell, we want to know why a crime could happen outside of Police Public Service Area 6 and not can go unpunished. We have questions as to why the people who were with Elon were not properly questioned or investigated. We want to know why Elon's condition was not checked on after she was brutally beaten and sent to the hospital. Why 5 days later she passed away. And only then did the DA's office find out that this had been a homicide. We want to know why no DNA samples were taken from the assailant's hands. We want to know why all 10 cameras in the vicinity have no footage. All surveillance cameras have no footage.
Whoopsie daisy!
And we want to know why Simone Wilson, who should be charged with obstruction of justice, as she went into the police office that night with an inebriated individual and said that he was the assailant and not her son, Paris Wilson. How can this go on in 2014?
And why is Simone running around threatening people?
Yes!
She threatened me.
What's going on? We're not afraid of you, Simone.
So all this is going to be
murderers immune.
all this is going to be typed up and sent to the police because we want to know. We want to say, NYPD, do your job. NYPD, do your job. NYPD, do your job. NYPD, do your job.
NYPD,
Do your job. Do your job.
All right, next up, we have the founder and his